like, God damn, she is the most evil character on this show, man.
Yeah, and they make what's it called, a little Jurassic Park reference, and she's got attitude. You didn't say the magic word.
Yeah, I don't like that they brought her back. She should have died, man. Somebody said
that clock.
That clock bitch. Somebody said, yeah, no, she had to go, man. That's one thing I didn't like that they brought her back like that. December 8th, that's a Friday. Going to be in the Red Room show at 10 p.m. So please get your tickets by going to BroadwayComedyClub.com or go to Double Toasted NY. So I'll tell you what, if you want me talk positive about Marvel, you want me to say something nice about Marvel? I think Marvel is still not perfect with Loki, but I think that with Loki, they're doing some things that they should take note of and continue to do that in some of the projects that they have going forward.
I know you won't believe me, but I've seen what's going to happen, and it's not good.
You guys probably have more to say about this than I do, and I want to hear what your points are with this finale, because we're talking about episode 6, the finale of Loki, season 2. I'll say this about the episode. I thought that when I say that Marvel should take note of what they did here, and superhero properties in general, this is probably something that you could do more with a show, although I'm sure it could be possible with films. But I just like that the finale ended with not some big superhero brawl.
Yep.
I like that it didn't end with introducing another cameo or teasing another character coming up. Oh shit!
Yeah, it didn't even have a stinger at the end. I was scrolling.
I scrolled through that too. Last some dude, you to see the silhouette of some dude in a wheelchair.
I would like to talk to you about X-Men.
No, it stayed true to itself, and it ended with a character who had this tremendous arc from being this villain and realizing I'm a villain because I'm insecure to like sacrifice himself, even though we know he'll be back, sacrificing himself to save. Can y'all imagine Loki, one of the shittiest individuals in the Marvel Universe, ended up being the guy to save the multiverse? You know, it's funny because as you see right here, he's pulling all the I guess the branches together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he's doing this knowing very well that this is something that he didn't. It could have dire consequences for him. It could trap him there. It could like be something where he right there. He's like, all right, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. And I love this arc with him because this is a guy who was out for himself. Who wanted, he was petty, he was envious, and he's a murderer. And asshole, man. And all because he wanted what he wanted, and he wanted it just for very selfish reasons. Man, what an amazing arc to have a character where it's like, more than like saving a multiverse. I love the line where he's just kind of like, I just want to save my friends.
I'm 100% with you. That is my favorite thing about this show is that they actually acknowledge everything everyone's been saying. It's like, this guy's a bad person. He actually talks about things, and they do a really good job at giving him a complete arc of really giving him the opportunity to come full circle. Like you see him introduced as a jerk, and then you get to this show where he's kind of a cool scientific guy, and then they really take it that much further and make him into a different person. And I appreciated that.
I think it's going to suck that he's going to be stuck in eternity with them shoes on right there. Some ugly looking shoes.
Yeah. Got those Toms.
Yeah. But Julian, you were telling me how much you love this. So what was it that you enjoyed so much about it?
Shit, that was finally a good ass ending. Shit, like I'm like, fuck. I've seen so many Marvel movies and property TV shows that the ending just got fucked up, and it's like finally they did it. And it's like, it's funny when I watched it, I was like, wow, maybe because the big thing about Loki is he's always wanted to rule something, right? Something, whatever it is, and it's like, okay, he finally got his wish here, but I wonder if he ever got to rule Asgard, I know we thought like, oh, he that up, but maybe he wouldn't have it up,
Yeah. Well, no, he would have.
Yeah, it depends on what point he was in.
At that point, in his mind state, yeah, he would have.
When he talks about the original Avengers movie, he's like, yeah, I was being insane. I was being a crazy person. So yeah, he would have that up. But I like what you said. I didn't think about it like that, where he got what he always wanted. He got his throne to sit on.
He's always wanted to rule something.
And that thing is a tree.
yeah.
And there was a oh man, I don't know, this could be a stretch, but I saw someone online the other day and they was like, you know how the time stone is green?
Mm-hmm.
You see how Loki's green? And like those are connected.
Okay, I could probably see that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, the time stone, he is playing with multiverses and time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's working with the time variance authority. So, yeah, could be. And I just like the last shot because he's stuck in a big ass tree, like you said, but he's content with the fact that I did something that was selfless. Mm-hmm. I did something that for once served others and not me. I'm okay with this right now. He also knows because it's Marvel, I'll be back somewhere else. So,
no, he said he's done. He said he's done.
Yeah,
the
sure
actor,
he is.
The actor was like, look, this is the end of me right here.
I'm sad because, and listen, that's cool, but I'm sad because, man, he was so good with this whole cast. He was good with them, but I loved him with Owen Wilson, man.
Yeah. I think that Owen Wilson's character is not the most original, but they do a great job Owen Wilson's just such a good actor. You like seeing him in that role. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's kind of the thing that like I didn't love about this whole thing. It's like they do that thing at the end where it's like actually everything kind of didn't matter. They were still able to give these characters little arcs in like the last episode, but like Owen Wilson's arc of like, I was so crazy about my job, loved my job, never had a family. It's like, all right, so what? But he's great in the role for sure.
You didn't like that? And plus I didn't think he was like, I didn't have a family. He's just like, I've always just wanted to know what was out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Loki, who he argued with the whole time is like, I like it here. This is my job. I'm cool with this. Loki got to his head, man. Loki got, he got to his ass, and Morbius, whatever. Mobius.
I don't know either, bro.
Mobius was kind of like, damn, Loki might have had a point, man. Yeah. So it's just kind of, and I like that they left it as an unknown. Mm-hmm. All these characters have a choice to make.
It's a good turnabout because when you think about the first season, especially the first half of the first season, those first 2 episodes, even that first episode, it was all about Mobius, Loki.
Yeah.
What are you about?
Yeah.
Look at your life. Loki, well, I forgot his last name. This is your life, and what are you? You can't make up with your mind. You're a failure. You ain't shit.
Yeah. And then he finally flipped it on him.
Yeah.
And like, shit, I got my purpose now. What the hell you gonna do? So it's this show works because it's the opposite of, and I'm not going to sit up here and make this something where I'm harping on the Marvels. We just got through talking about it, and because we just got through talking about it and got through watching that movie along with watching this episode, it's a complete 180 what that movie is. This is nothing but about character.
Yeah, mm-hmm. It's all about Loki for sure.
Yeah, this is one long character arc for this for Loki, and I thought it was a brilliant way to end the show, man. I've been this, and I think the reason why it worked is because this was a very character-driven show about about a character who is looking for redemption. And what I like about it is that I think it was cool because, like I said, man, Loki's a goddamn murderer. And let's not forget that. I ain't never forgot. I ain't never got when he pulled that eyeball out that man. I'm like, damn, leave that man alone. he said that old shit, man. He's like, come on, man, how long that been? But I'm looking at.
Somebody got him a better eye.
That dude was dead. That dude died on that damn table he put him on. But this is a character who has his redemption and also kind of has his punishment in a way too. It's like, he's stuck there now.
Yeah.
But he wants to be though.
But he wants to be. But I'm sure he wishes like I wish I could be, with my friends and whatnot. But I'm willing to make the sacrifice to keep them alive and save the multiverse too. But I look at all these other characters, man, and I think they've in the short time they had them, I think they did great with Short Round.
Oh yeah.
I think all the actors do an amazing job. I just don't think that it's I don't know, I can't help but compare it to something like Gen V where there's this whole group of characters, and they all grow and they change and they're all so well written and they have a great performance. I felt like these characters, they're good. I like them, but they don't have a significant arc to me.
Well, I'll tell you, the arc that I did not find anything into, and maybe I missed something, so you tell me, anybody, but Victor Timely, fun character. But again, that character is supposed to be something that's a big part of the multiverse. And I've just felt like I still don't know what y'all doing with him. I still don't know what this leads to. I still don't know what's happening with that. He played a big part of this story, but and
he's not the only one though.
Yeah, there's a million.
No, I mean like of characters that they're nice, they're doing a great job with their performance, but they're not doing enough with them.
Who was another character?
Sylvia, is that her name?
Sylvie?
She was way more important in the first season.
Yeah.
Well, she played a part.
She kind of becomes flat, I think.
Well, I mean, she played an important role in that. Okay, so here's the thing with Sylvie. Sylvie's not really wasted because Sylvie's not there when she doesn't need to be. She's working at McDonald's and she, so when she's not
bother her.
Yeah, so when she's not needed, she's off screen, man. They only bring her in when she's absolutely needed, and she was needed because we were misled to believe that the sacrifice was going to be her. Loki was going to have to kill her, and it turns out no, Loki's the one that has to be the sacrifice himself. So I thought it was kind of cool that we were, at least I was misled into thinking like that was what do they call that? The MacGuffin.
Yeah.
that it was going to be her. That was going to be a big deal. I thought in that sense, I thought they used her well as a story device.
Yeah. Plot device character.
Yeah. I don't have a picture of her, but I don't like okay, so let me ask you a question. I don't know how much of Loki have you seen?
The first 3. You never seen the 4th episode?
No, we got 4.
We got 4?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw those.
Man, the most hated character for me, and I was surprised about this, the most hated character was...
Can I guess? Is it going to be that talking watch?
Miss Minutes. Fuck Miss Minutes.
Changed her.
When she glitched out and was like gleefully looking at those people getting crushed. So I was like, what the happened to her, man? So did they do anything where they reversed time and that never happened? Because she came back and or is that a different Miss Minutes?
I lost track.
I think that's supposed to be just like a different Miss Minutes or something.
Because I remember they said, okay, she gonna freak out again.
Or they restarted her or something.
Yeah, they rebooted. They turned her off.
Yeah, there we go.
She needs to die.
So now she's not all evil no more. Yeah, she got weird in that. What was that, 3rd or 4th episode?
Yeah, when she watched the people die.
Timely?
Yeah. I can give you anything you want. Shit, I would have took it. I'm never
Let me see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I never watched before. Let me see what happens.
That character goes through an interesting change, so I didn't even think about that. Like that one was they were all right.
No, they said it's the same. Yeah.
So he just restarted her.
Yeah. Let me see. Here it is.
Do it again.
How does it feel? Knowing
Here's
that
the
all of
scene
us
right here.
here would rather die than fall.
People die. I was like, God damn, she is the most evil character on this show, man.
Yeah, and they make what's it called, a little Jurassic Park reference, and she's got attitude.
Yeah.
Say the magic word.
Yeah, I don't like that they brought her back. She should have died, man. Somebody said
that clock.
That clock bitch. Yeah, no, she had to go, man. That's one thing I didn't like that they brought her back like that. Just felt weird to me.
There's one character I did like, but this could be a spoiler, so I don't know if it's spoiler.
We talking. Well, we doing.
Okay.
We just gave the whole end of the way.
I know. But like another character, because Martin don't know. He Who Remains ends up coming back at the end.
Oh yeah. What did you feel about that?
Shoot, he showed me why he's my favorite Kang variant. That dude is amazing. If you see him, like, it's funny how he kept like restarting time, and he keeps showing like Oku's kind of fucking up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I liked about him. He's like the smartest variant out of all of them.
That we know of at this point.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a good performance by Jonathan Majors, and the thing that feels bad for me is watching him be that character again, that version of Kang, and thinking like the uncertainty of it. I don't know what's going to happen with him. Everybody keeps saying that they have a Jonathan Majors problem. They don't know what's going to happen with this. I guess we'll find out after he goes to court. But if he does get replaced, I wouldn't mind if they replace him with somebody that they're talking about, John Boyega.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a big fan. I'm like, man, why don't you just...
I mean,
Little Denzel.
I mean, if they're going to try to replace him, you might as well just go with Dr. Doom at that point.
Okay.
They've done some legwork with the
Secret
character.
Wars anyway. Dr. Doom is Secret Wars.
But if they do it in a way where they try to like say, "Whoa, well, shit," Jonathan Majors pulls off the mask and it's Dr. Doom, or it was him the whole time. I was like, that is a weak ass way to introduce Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom needs to be
I'm not saying introduce
introduced.
him like that. I'm just saying introduce Dr. Doom as somebody else and just bring him in.
What's
If
up?
Jonathan Majors is in that much trouble.
We're just saying how the problem with the Marvels is they didn't build him up. Now you're just gonna inject Dr. Doom in here.
No, that's the opposite of what I said. I was just saying, don't throw him in there like that.
No, yes.
Oh, okay, you would. Okay,
yeah, I agree with
I'm
you.
just saying if they had like this Jonathan Majors problem.
You can't throw. He just told you can't throw him in there like that. He's right. We just said this we just had this conversation.
Look, they just had a Council of Kings and it was all Jonathan Majors.
What does Dr. Doom come into this?
No, I'm just saying, I'm not saying make him the big bad immediately, but introduce him. Get him in there somewhere.
What is he gonna say? What's up?
bro, I'm just saying, like, if Kang is not working out, whatever.
Leave Dr. Doom alone until you can bring him in proper.
I know that, but I'm saying Secret War is coming up. Dr. Doom's a big part of that.
So you just say introduce him separately then.
Yeah, just introduce him slowly, but just get him in there.
Yeah, because I think what you guys were thinking he was saying is that like they're just gonna
I'm not saying
slip
just
Dr. Doom in there. He's like surprise.
Yeah. Bro, I'm not saying like, bro, Secret Wars comes around. This is the first time we just see Dr. Doom.
No, that would suck.
Yeah, okay, man, just tell you what, don't mess with nobody else until you get your shit straight.
No villains.
Yeah, none. It's villains and heroes, Fantastic Four, nobody. Just leave them alone till you get your house cleaned up, and then we can talk about bringing people in. I'll say this about Loki. I love that Loki was committed to the cause, boy, because he spent centuries trying to like learn all the intricacies of the multiverse in order to bring it back together. I thought that was a funny scene where they told him, he said, how long would it take to learn all this? And he said centuries. And they cut to a little
that strange
that card that says centuries later. And I was like, Jesus, man, he was dedicated. Yeah, I'll miss Tom Hiddleston if he's leaving. He's leaving, huh?
I mean, that's what the actor said. He said he's done for right now.
And the writer said no plan for a third season, which I think is good.
Yeah,
no, of course not. Leave it alone. It's perfect the way it ended. You don't need to do that at all. Yeah. And by the way, that was a great monologue by King at the when they brought him back. Or He Who Remains. I really hate this ever happened with Jonathan Majors because he's so great in this role.
I know, he's amazing.
But what? So
variants.
maybe we'll get a variant of Jonathan Majors when none of this shit happens. Write that story.
So what do you give this second half of the season as a rating?
I'll give it a low full price. I'm mostly just kind of like just happy the way that they treated this character in this story, and I like it because, like I said, man, Loki is pretty much a science fiction show. It's not a superhero show.
Yeah, it's more like a David Lynch, Doctor Who type of thing.
That's a great way of putting it. So yeah, the only reason why I'd say low is because, again, I guess just me. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I just really don't know what's happening in the bigger picture. I don't understand half the shit they're talking about.